Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Thuram. He's shifting through the gears here. There will be a throw-in. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Speculative strike. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
The unmistakable Daniel van Baalsen.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Yeah, he's got one nicely shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
Can you imagine that?
Golovin. Sporting Braga finding their passes. Serginho. For Stoichkov. Ljungberg.
Oh, great feet that.
He's picked his way through. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, smashing header. And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi. Pinches it off him. Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Sporting Braga clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Colomwani! Goal! Braga! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Stoichkov. Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's a really well-measured ball.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Beckham kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cucurella. Thuram. Ferran Torres. Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Ljungberg hops him off it and wins back the ball. Beckham. Koundé. And Upamecano. time. Excellent interception. White gets across to intercept that. Now it's Owen. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He slid in, and that is... It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Sporting Braga present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
And he was quick to react. Messi. Kaká. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh no, this does not look good. There's the hit! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
The less said about that pass, the better. White. Stoichkov. Kaká. Danielson. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Well, they've got it again. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Cafu.
2 minutos de descuento.
Now Kaká engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Thuram. And here's Colomwani. Cafu makes the interception. And there is the half-time whistle. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Sporting Braga leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. There's the start of the second half. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Serginho. That's going right the way across. And the ball's come loose here. Danielson. Golovin.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Serginho. Looks for the finish. too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Kaka. Serginho. He's found a way through. Now Kaká. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Beckham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Koundé, can he get it through? Kolomuani.
Asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
Ferran Torres! That's a half-decent try.
Ferran Torres certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both sides
9,
then taking this chance to turn to their
será
benches.
reemplazado por el dorsal 10. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
The ball's gone astray. He's gone for goal. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
That's a good run down the left. It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, and he's through the middle. And he's cut it out. Sporting Braga do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Thuram. Thuram touches it back.
He's got no choice here.
And now the hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that.
Has a look and has a go. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Ljungberg. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous.
Yeah, this kind of bold running.
In with a header! Stoichkov is flagged offside.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Kaká. Oh, easy pickings there.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He has found the way through. Messi. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And no, that was never going to make it. Denilson. White. Passes short and sharp. Ljungberg. And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's clever. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Serginho. Cross goes in there. Stoichkov gets flagged offside. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
El dorsal 20 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 33.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Serginho. Very much into the last knockings. And here's Baggio.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Two minutes to be added on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we're done. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Sporting Braga perfectly played the hosts and the crowd. They set up to frustrate and stifle, but they were relentless whenever the opportunity presented itself at the other end. A cracking away day.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, games at this level don't come too much bigger than this one. 90 minutes to decide whether they can take the big step up. The manager has challenged his players to deliver a statement, a warning shot to prospective opponents for next season. This is it. It is a truly impressive, a vast open-air arena this, the Estadio Monumental Colo Colo in the Chilean capital, Santiago. The action has already started. Sporting Braga come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Decent hit! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good spread. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Ribery. He's having a hit! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. In with the challenge. Ferran Torres with the foul. Pires wriggles his way through. He's got full. They've scored! Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Ribery. Ferran Torres. Cucurella looking to run onto it. Good read, needed to be.
Sporting Braga really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's tried one!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Cucurella. Can he get onto this? Oh, well played. Davids. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And he's managed to get free. Can he put it away? Decent enough try.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And Messi! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter.
He's gone for goal. Cucurella. Time and again they are repelled. Almost half an hour in now. He has found the way through. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Keeper has taken to Colomwani! That was probably asking just too much. That has been cut short. Now it's Bale. He's looking for the runner here. That has not gone well. Mendieta. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pillars! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
A case now of can he finish? And somehow he kept it out.
Pires knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Sporting Braga have the chance to go the other way. And through to the goalkeeper. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Mendieta makes the interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's ambitious. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Van Bouten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mendieta.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Alexander-Arnold. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Ribéry. Gets his pass away. Brilliantly cut out. Stood up well to him there. Alexander-Arnold. That's been cut out. Well played. And there's the end of the first half. So you hear the chants of easy, easy, and those are entirely justified. 3-0 after 45 minutes, and it is hard to believe that there won't be more after the break.
Cambio en el Braga. Número 4. Entrará al campo.
And we're underway again.
13.
Sporting Braga decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Sporting Braga different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Alexander-Arnold is one whose deliveries we all know about.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Ah, such a clever touch. Costa Curta. Kolomuani. Retegi. And it's Ribery. Cucurella. Some resolute defending there. Cucurella showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckham, and he's let fly, and the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Sporting Braga have their second corner now. Great hit! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
Gol del Braga, convertido en el minuto 60. Número 13. Cambio en el Braga. Número 12. Número 7.
Time for a change in personnel. Sporting Braga give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout.
Número 15.
Right, looks a good ball through.
Pérez. Fue de 43.886.
Pass is just off target. Bardazzi. Sporting Braga are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bale. Now that's well seen too. Chip through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to dink it through. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Davids. And it's Messi. Back into the middle. Isaac.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Not the most accurate pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Cambio en el Braga. Número 11. Lo reemplazará. Número 10. Se está realizando un cambio.
Belts one. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Sporting Braga are stuck in a rut, and impatient pots at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Isak. It's a goal kick. Oh, it's come loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he was quick to react. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. And that is a little undercooked. And here's the chance to counter. Mendieta goes steaming forward. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Works it forward. Cucurella spots it and intercepts. Cucurella is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
No, that was never going to make it. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. No, that's been intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Look at the space here. Goes for the header! It's a goal! And they are cruising away. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving.
And that's it. Sporting Braga cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
One-sided and only...
Well, little question, but this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Sporting Braga cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And he's had it nicked away. Hits one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sporting Braga with the corner, there first.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot.
Struck first time! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago he was the highest scoring midfielder in Europe with 33 goals in all comps. And we aren't even talking about his assists.
And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected though.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Sporting Braga are looking to go forward now. Bruno Fernandes. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 2 then. In with a header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Musiala. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Upamecano makes the interception. Kane might just make this. And he was quick to react. Rabiot. Vitinha. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Rodri. Retegui! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Retegui really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bruno Fernandes. That looks a cracking ball. He's got away. Van Bouten has given away a free kick, and he has shown him a yellow card.
Not the worst challenge in the world, is it?
And somehow it stayed out. Costa Curta. Vinicius Junior. Szoboszlai. And he's picked out the run. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Chance to finish. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Kane. Musiala looking to run onto it. And the finish. Rabiot. Vitinha and Koundé. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Szoboszlai. Costa Curta. Rabiot. Vitinha. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He's shifting through the gears here. Stood up well to him there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's on a charge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Belts one. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Sporting Braga were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Musiala. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So there was the first half.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. There's the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Rodri. He'll try from distance. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rodri is offering a right smile there.
Musiala. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Cafu. Bruno Fernandes. Yamal. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Cafu.
Oh, really well played.
Just too much on that. Mamardashvili can claim that. Vinicius Junior. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It's a pretty loose pass. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Played into space out wide. There's the header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Colomwani actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
It's a good foot in there. Rabiot. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And he has been fouled there.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, it's pretty obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
Szoboszlai. He's through here. Real chance! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but...
Kane certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Number 16.
Now it's De Bruyne.
Rodri.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Leicester. Number 17.
Kane was alert to the
De Bruyne.
possibilities, but in the end it's
Taking
fruitless. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always...
Big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution.
Sporting Braga making another change here.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Looks to clip it forward. And he cuts out the supply. Ribery. No, that's been intercepted. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's De Bruyne. Spread neatly. Cafu. It's run loose here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see... Soboslai! Decent hit from there. Olise. De Bruyne.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Well, that's well spotted. Works it forward. Leicester cuts out the pass. Kasper Schmeichel sends that a long way. Ferran Torres. Soboslai. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, there's a probing ball. Olise in acres of space out wide. Sporting Braga keep calm in the face of danger. On deck for this one. Climbs up big! There's the shot! Oh, what has happened here?
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Very nicely done. They want to be quick to recover this. Thinks one through. That is good alertness. Cafu. For Szoboszlai. De Bruyne. Szoboszlai. Olise. Oh, it's a nice idea. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
Just a quick
Any
request
reflections
today
on what
for
you've
everybody
seen,
to
Jim?
please
Sporting
kindly remove
Braga
any
certainly
car
had
parks
some
on the
good
road
moments,
outside the
Peter.
stadium.
There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.